Ian confirms what we already knew, but he also backtracks. We're going to talk about it. We're going to take your calls, questions, comments, concerns, hopes, dreams, quips, quotes, likes, loves, and whatever else you might have. But that's after Real Talk takes us to the morning light. Hit that like button. Let's get this thing lit.
Real Talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution. Monster on the mic, I feel like hip-hop then adopted me. You pussy niggas shook, you let them turn this to a mockery. I give a fuck about their recognition. I'm trying to spit the fucking truth, somebody get the message. These politics, they overstate the obvious. They shooting like Stoyakovich, it's war on every continent. Deeper than you know, I'm what you hate if you the government. Young black with heart, I put a hex on the establishment. Niggas playing patty cake and I was trying to regulate. A lot of them are emulate, but none of them are demonstrate. Hip-hop will never need a eulogy. They give us 10%, they trying to take away gratuity. Work for what you want, I learned that from fucking Aubrey. And she ain't never lied, I told her this was nothing new to me.
All right. So look, I am very proud to have long been in the fuck idubbbz bandwagon. Never been a fan of this guy. Tommy used to really like him. He used to talk about how he thought he was a, really, really good maker, creator, and all this. That he had a different level of humor. I never saw it. I was never for me. I just never fucking liked this guy from the jump. He reminded me of the worst people that I knew in the military. These condescending fuckers that were always insecure and always fucking just not in the. They can never get comfortable. No matter where they are, they're uncomfortable. They're just weird fucking human beings that have to always just, make everybody miserable. And he just comes off and always came off that way to me. Not likable, not endearing, and most importantly, and I think MattPitt and I have shared this, not fucking that funny.
True.
Just not, right, Matt? I mean, like,
fucking true, dude. Like,
that funny.
People would talk this guy up like he was a YouTube god, that he was like this, that he had this like essence about him that like he pushed everything forward. All of his videos were amazing. I'd go back and I watch him and I'm just like, he's just a fucking dork with a cop hat on. Like he's Kristen Ark. Like he's just, like he's just really...
he's a slightly more edgy, or was, Kristen Ark. Yes.
Yeah, he wasn't funny. He was just like Ethan Klein. He wasn't funny. No. He didn't do anything crazy where it was like, whoa. The only thing that was like, holy shit, was the thing with Tana. That's his best video. But even like, I don't know. It wasn't my, like, I'm old. I'm in my 30s. Like, I grew up with like people who were actually funny.
Right.
Like comedians that were actually funny. Like you would watch and you would laugh. The Zoomers grew up with these people on YouTube that just scream.
Yeah.
That was their comedy. They just yelled really loud.
It can't just be about the stunt. Even when a comedian that we probably both enjoyed, like Bob Einstein, Super Dave Osborne, even when he became about the stunt, it worked because he was already Bob Einstein. You know what I mean? He already had an allure. He was a very talented. There's a lot to it. Ian, his shit was basic. It was lowest common denominator, very mean shit, which, by the way, no problem with. That is a great source of content for people. People fucking, they identified with his shit, but he ran with savages of that same ilk. They all did the same fucking shit.
If you compare the lowest common denominator, right? So I'd take idubbbz and I'd go to my generation. Who was the lowest common denominator? Tom Green.
I was going to say the same fucking guy, Tom Green.
Yes. idubbbz does not compare to Tom Green.
Agreed.
Like, it's just, I think what it is back in our day, like, you had to do a lot more to get attention. You had to be way more talented. While in today's age, you just have to turn on a camera and get lucky.
Yeah. Or run in the right circles, or just like a guy like Leafy, just find your audience. And maybe and idubbbz did that as well. And there's something to be commended there, but not to put them on that fucking same scale by any stretch. Like, because if you're not a Tom Green, I mean, what the fuck are you? If you can't even become a Tom Green, that's not a high, you know what I mean? It's not a very high fucking bar. But it's just, There was something about him that I've never liked personally. I think it was just because I could tell that he doesn't like himself. He's uncomfortable. And if I needed any more confirmation of that, I got it today. That fucking video he put out today, Matt.
Right. Oh God, it was. It was like I don't know. Like I loved it. It's one of my favorite YouTube videos of the year because of how bad it really is. It confirms everything everyone thought about idubbbz. It's just confirmed in that video.
And he still has to fucking skew, even though he admits to all the criticisms. People guessed the reasons, knew the reasons, fucking knew this was about ego. Even when he denies about being Anissa, he has to fucking talk at length numerous fucking times about all the Anissa stuff. And then he goes on these soapboxes about OnlyFans and fucking e-whores. Oh my God, it's just so bad. But I just don't get how he was able to do it with a straight fucking face at points. Because it's so ridiculous. Oh my fucking God. And you know the best part, and people are putting in the chat, this is the best part. This it really is. Even though this video did just seem to be about him, confirming, more than anything else, he still has to skew like he does with all the fucking clips and stuff that he shows. It'll happen after he was released. He shows all the stuff about Froggy Fresh talking shit. Most of the stuff was after he was already released.
Yeah. Not only that, counting the fucking jokes that Froggy Fresh was making on a stream as they were obvious jokes, and now he's the joke police all of a sudden.
He's
like everything. Now the guy, there's literally a clip of him going, "You're a whore." You know that? You're just a whore. Like that's the guy who's doing this now.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like that dude was doing this skits at what, 25 to 28, right? That was like his height, like mid to late 20s. All right, he's in his 30s now. But there's not that big of a change in your personality. No. You don't just completely change your opinion on everything.
Because this
like
isn't about personality, no matter how much and I can't believe I'm saying that. I am so late to the party, and I have to apologize to everybody. I got to apologize to Tommy. I got to apologize to all the commentary bros, all of them. Because back then, I said this wasn't about Anissa. That Anissa didn't really change him. She did. She did. Yeah. But it doesn't change the initial criticism of him. Anyone would have changed him. There's not much fucking there. He was edgy because he ran with the edgy fucking boys. They all left. He finds a bitch who's not that fucking way, who gets her feelings hurt every 5 fucking seconds. Well, all the fucking sudden, now he is too. You like tattoos? Me too. You want to fight? Me too. Does it hurt to get punched? But me too. Like, he's a mirror. There's nothing to him. That's why he doesn't shower, Matt. That's why he doesn't take care of himself, because he actually doesn't give a fuck. He's a greasy dirtball of a human fucking being who just runs with who's ever around. If you love me and accept me, I will do what you do. I did it with Max, and I did it with fucking with all them, and I did it with Anissa, and I'll do it with you. He's a fuck. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Dude irritates me.
it's I don't know, it's just all so ridiculous at this point. It just feels like to me, watching this video, like he's a ventriloquist dummy and Anissa's got his hand up his ass controlling him, or her hand up his ass.
Really does. And I actually have the clip that says it all. I did a little bit of clipping. I got
nice.
Yeah, no, here, I'll share it with you and everything. I'm getting good at this stuff. I'm 10 years and getting better every day.
There you go.
Yeah, goals, baby. Goals. All right. Hopefully everybody will be able to hear this. You can see it, right?
I can see it, yes.
All right, let's make sure everybody can hear it, because I'm not 100% sure. But this pretty much says it all, the next about a minute and a half.
She doesn't want anything to do with the drama. She doesn't want anything to do with this shit. And I have brought a lot of it into her life.
Bang! Bang! Who says that? Who says that? Like, if he's going to say that, he should be simultaneously cutting off his cock. Because here's the fucking reality. If that's true, if you're fucking being reminded of it, you guys should not be the fuck together. Honestly, if it's causing you this much distress, if it's causing her this much distress, if you have brought so much drama, which by the way, bitch, you didn't. She's manipulating you just like fucking Froggy Fresh said she was trying to do. I didn't believe it at first, but after fucking working this out with what the fuck you're saying now, dude, she's in your fucking head, bro. It's okay. We all fucking, this happens.
It happens to the best of us.
To the best of us. But holy and fuck. Listen to the rest of this. It's unbelievable.
I don't know if you're showing it on your screen, by the way.
No, I'm not. Purposely.
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
just showing
Okay, gotcha.
Just want you guys to hear it. They can just hear it. Fuck all that. They can just hear it. They're good.
Responsibility for that. But unfortunately, a lot of people who think that I've changed or call me a cuck or whatever, they've decided instead of saying...
Isn't it interesting that those two sentences connect?
Yeah.
Like those two things went hand in hand about Anissa just trying to live and all this. And then she doesn't change me, guys. Then why fucking bring it up in the same breath? Just so you guys know it's really true. Fuck you. Fuck you.
That I've changed and that I'm the decider of my future. It's that Anissa has changed me.
Could we both
so
be
she has
true,
been
buddy.
the target of a lot of hate. And I think it's really shitty. And hearing Tyler...
By the way, you didn't bring any drama to her. People were noticing from the fucking jump. And I actually defended. I was in the other camp. That nah, she's a cool chick, all this type of stuff. But people nailed this from the jump. And not just your everyday typical fucking misogynist, you know? Most people noticed this. Say what you want. Nobody disagrees anymore that Yoko broke up the fucking band. Like, virtually nobody disagrees on this anymore. This is the same fucking situation. And it's not even meant to be malicious. Sometimes relationships, friendships, women, brothers, families can end any type of fucking thing. It could change you fundamentally. And most people are understanding of that. But when you want to get on your soapbox and then talk about fucking OnlyFans this and you're hurting my feelings and this feelings, dude, you spent significant amount of money with Anissa, who filmed the event, to go and do nothing but troll another creator with horrific wordage just because you could. Like, this is ridiculous. And no, I don't care how many times you say you're ashamed of your past. You're ashamed of your past because you're being shamed of your past. Jesus, Chiminea. $5 from Captain Poofers. Holy moly, I almost missed this show. Sorry, Dave. I'm not worthy. Hit that like button harder than Ian is whipped. That'd be really hard to do. Leanna Taylor haven't been able to in a Dead on Dave live chat for a while due to work. Yay. Well, I'm glad that you're here. Down under, Corky Dingo. Glad to have you, Miss Leanna. 15% sexier. It just became 15% sexier. Scientific fact.
I wish Chris Raygun would come out and say, you kicked Froggy Fresh out of the match, out of the boxing event, and put me with a guy who's way taller than me and put me in danger. You put me in danger, bro. Like, I wish Chris Raygun would speak up about stuff like that, because
if he could speak, I think his mouth is shut.
I got this feeling that a lot of people feel the same way we do. That's a part of Creator Clash, but they're not saying it publicly because they don't want to piss anybody off.
Right.
You know, it's weird. I think idubbbz and Anissa have this kind of power, this grasp, because idubbbz is considered this golden god of YouTube. That when he does confront you in public, like how Anissa confronted Rustin Cage, they think to just apologize and just to let it go. When in reality, like, no, man, it's time. Like, you got to stick up against this guy because he's just not.
That mistake is dissipating. That mistake.
Yeah, he's not genuine. He's not genuine at all. Like, all YouTubers are disingenuous to a certain extent, but this guy is completely shown like it's all a smoke show. I was wearing a mask back 5 years ago, and none of this is true. And why should I believe him now that he's being genuine?
Right. Because I don't. No. I believe that he was completely fine with it then, and right now I believe he's completely not fine with what he did. That's not up for debate. I would never fucking tell somebody whether I believe that they believe in the moment with what they're fucking saying, because that's ridiculous. You can be believing that reason for a million different reasons, even forcing yourself to fucking believe it. So that's a fool's errand. However, I can fucking very very much be well within my right to speculate on why. On why. Because idubbbz specifically seems to be a guy where situations and people in his life tend to matter quite the fucking bit. He's probably just a whiny emo motherfucker all the time. Like, keeping this guy happy has to be a 24-hour fucking chore. Like, my God, I just don't get it. Like, he's been revered. He's had all this stuff, and great. You want to move forward, you totally can. But you can't do that by also being disingenuous. And like, what is this video really trying to accomplish? I'm still trying to figure that the fuck out, Matt. It's everywhere. It's all over the fucking place. Like, I don't get it, to be honest.
I don't know. The video is perfect in my opinion. It's the best response idubbbz could have given in this situation.
I think everything's best when it's basically after a Kelly Clarkson song, because this is really a beautiful disaster.
Yeah, it truly is.
It really is. And the obsession with Sam Hyde. The obsession with Sam Hyde. This whole thing, this overblown situation. He's feeding the troll. Literally. Every fucking time. Like, this whole acting like it doesn't really matter, but it obviously does, and then having to show everything that fucking Sam has said. So the fuck what? Like, Jesus Christ, I get it. Look, man, I get it. You got to hear your woman. I totally get it. Trust me, I get it. You that's just part of a relationship. But if it's bad enough where you're having to be so reactionary and change so much about yourself, but still can't do this woman a favor enough to wash her fucking hair, like, there's no hope for your relationship. Like,
well, my thing with Anissa, right, is she has a very infuriating personality. I've heard this multiple times already, and I could see it myself. This woman reads one fucking article on boxing, all of a sudden she's a fucking expert, and that's probably how she is for everything. And that's something Brittany Venti's friends, Jessica, were saying when they interacted with her, is that she would read up on something for like an hour, and all of a sudden she's the expert. So she has an infuriating personality, and she's annoying to be around. The thing is, everyone thinks that she changed idubbbz. Like, idubbbz started dating her and then changed his personality. I just think idubbbz had the infuriating personality to begin with, and they're both just meshed together, you know?
I think he's an easy, malleable person.
Yeah.
I think he will mold around to whatever he's there. But you're right, though. It can't exist unless it's there. You know, a willingness to pursue, whatever the case. It has to exist. And he definitely has portions of that inside of him, but mainly because I think he has portions of everything inside of him, whatever's handy. You know, like a schizophrenic Swiss I fucked that line up. Swiss Army fucking knife. You know,
schizophrenic Swiss Army knife.
There you go. That's what I was trying to say. That would have sounded better if it wouldn't have stumbled.
This whole thing of blaming Sam Hyde, though, is something I don't get, because, bro, you touched the cobra. Bro, you grabbed the cobra, and the cobra bit you, and you're like, why did it bite me, bro? This is fucked up. No, you grabbed it. You wanted to do a documentary on Sam Hyde. You interacted with him. You tried to make him look bad. Sam Hyde turned the table on you, and now he's fucking with you. Yep. Bro, if you don't, want to be harassed by Sam Hyde, just don't, I'd never, try to fucking go up to Sam Hyde and be like, yeah, Sam Hyde, you're a piece of shit, buddy. You know, it's just not going to happen.
No,
why
crazy.
even...
Because Sam Hyde's crazy.
Yeah. Make a fucking documentary on Airsoft Fatty or whatever, but why are you going to try Sam Hyde like that and expect him not to react the way he did?
Right. And this was a while ago, too. He wasn't even out of his fucking edgy phase at that point, you know, not fully at least. Yeah. It's ridiculous, the whole thing about it. And I want to address something, too, because I saw in the chat, it's been one of the better points. And I remember when I watched this and I saw him show the DMs between him and Froggy Fresh, I was like, well, that's pretty brave of him to do. He must have nothing to hide in here. And here's the scary thing. When he explains the DMs and how rational he is when he's explaining it, it's almost kind of terrifying, because when you read the DMs, they're fucking terrible.
He comes off like he looks like a woman in those DMs.
Oh my God.
Right? I'm not mad. Okay. I'm just saying that, just keeps talking around the fucking thing. Look, man, you don't want him to hang out with Sam Hyde. Just tell him, look, this is my event. Sam Hyde's been annoying to me. Fucking just don't hang out with him until after Creator Clash. You want to go train with him off camera. Yep. That's all you had to say. Point blank, be a boss.
Right. Exactly. State your intentions. Be a fucking boss. And here's the best part. You already set a precedent. You already banned him from the first fucking one. So all you had to do with anybody who wanted to work with him this time is be like, nah, dog, I already banned him from the first one. You work with him, that's it. Just how it is. Yeah, I'm being a bitch about it, but oh fucking well. It's my house. It's my rules, is what it is. And that literally would have been it. People would have made fun of him and called him soft, but if he doesn't respond to that and just accepts it, basically does what he's doing now, accepting the bitch card and wearing it around his fucking neck, this doesn't go much farther. Because like Nick tweeted out earlier, what do you say? He's admitting to everything everyone's been speculating about for months. Even his reasons for not doing it is bitch made. And for not talking about it earlier. I don't want to take away from the event. It was your lack of talk that kept the conversation going more than it needed to, and we had to listen to all those endless fucking Twitter spaces. If you just be a boss at any fucking time and really assert your intentions, this is over. This is done. And if you can't do it, since you state in this video that you're such a bad communicator, well, have your fucking wife do it. Have her be that fucking hammer, but be what you're supposed to be when your wife's the hammer and you're a pussy. You support her. Your pussy softness helps support the back of the hammer. It's like a rubber mallet. That's what your pussy lips do, Ian. That's what you're supposed to be doing, supporting her hammer with your pussy lips. But you can't even do that. You fucking make me angry, dog. Know your role and shut your mouth. Ugh. Captain Poofers, $5. Dave confirming that Ian is a B word. Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to say is the thing about Anissa, right? With there's a lot of idubbbz points out a lot of jokes about Anissa being called a dumb whore, yada yada yada. But he portrays it like he's being mean to sex workers, or he's criticizing sex workers. The thing is, right? You can have a girl that you think is a dumb whore and a bitch. Right? That doesn't mean you think all women are dumb whores and bitches.
Right.
You can call one girl a dumb whore and a bitch because she's being a dumb whore and a bitch. That doesn't mean all the other girls are dumb whores or bitches or sluts or horrible sex workers, yada yada yada.
Just because she happens to be an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Just because she happens to be an OnlyFans. No.
Yeah. It's just this particular woman is someone we don't like. All right. And it's not idubbbz's fault. It's just simply she is fucking horrible. Everything she says on camera sucks. Like her personality is just atrocious. Like everything about her it's that girl at high school you're like the girl you roll your eyes at every time a sentence comes out of her mouth. It's just I don't like painting this all like, oh, you're being mean to sex workers, oh, you're criticizing sex workers, you're doing this, you're doing that. No, he made a joke about Anissa and you guys couldn't take it, and now it's Sam Hyde did this. It's just I don't know.
This is literally who she is. This is literally the situation. idubbbz may not have been your traditional popular guy at school, but in our school, he was. In this community, in this world, he was the popular guy. He ran with a cool group of fucking kids that everybody thought was cool. Now, there are not many of that group left that are still thought of to be cool. They all got old and lame, because that's what happens. You get old and lame. But they do it in different ways. Typically, you don't have it happen this way, where you know the groups in high school where the guy that you really like and think is funny, and then he meets a girl and she drags him away. She hates all of his fucking friends. She rolls her eyes at all the jokes. So then they start making jokes about her. Now she has a justified reason to make fun of fucking about him and all that. You know what I mean? It's like, it's so classic and sad. It's quintessential shit. She doesn't like who you are fundamentally, but she also doesn't like any fucking thing else. She knows that you're soft enough where she can change you and take you away from your fucking friends and the things that you've loved up until that point, which is fine. It happens, but you can't have it. You can't try to then go and justify it all and then use your reasonings and rationale for that to ban people off the events and just expect people to accept it. He speaks in facts, and that's always been a big thing about my disdain about him. He just speaks like one of those people where this is just how it is. Like, fuck you. Like, it drives me nuts. Brienne, $5 Canadian, which was that $1.27. Small dick energy. Sam would have brought a lot of money in. Big loss for him. Yeah, that's another fucking point. He invoked once again the for charity thing. You know what I mean? Do we still know how little of this actually goes to charity? Isn't it like?
I'm not going to say anything about that because I know Harley's just like listening to talking. I have no idea.
Because like I know that has been highly fucking talked about to what the split is, what's going to charity, all of that. Which again, I don't really give a fuck. But if you're going to use it as an excuse, we can't have it this way because it's a charity event. Well, if only a small portion's going to it after everyone's been fucking paid and shit, who really gives a fuck who you bring in? Because it's not about charity. It's about who you like and your ego. That would be okay if he just said that, right? It was like, if he used that a full excuse, like we were saying to Froggy Freshman, said, this is a no Sam Hyde situation because I don't like him. He hurts my fifis. We call him a bitch, but we accept it.
Yeah.
What can you say? What can you say? Like,
no, I agree.
You call somebody the R word and they go, yeah, I am. What do you say after that? Oh, shit. It's like, fuck me, man. It's like, what do you say? Hey, you guys want to jump in the chat? Feel free. We're going to take calls on this. I would like to hear your guys' perspective. If you have other things you want to talk about in the video, I'd definitely love to hear it. We're going to still talk about this and anything else that's going on. I definitely was more emotional about this than I thought I was going to be.
I mean, it's just annoying, bro. It's like you said, it's like the popular kid in school who just like you were like, man, that dude in high school is actually pretty cool back in the day, and then you realize he was a fucking jerk. You know what I mean? Like that's just kind of how it is, I guess. But me and you always realized that he was a fucking asshole back in the day, regardless. You know?
Yeah, you and I are just high-fiving.
Yeah.
But it's for me when I look at it, and reasons can matter, to know that he's not. I don't feel. I'm not a mind reader. Maybe this is really what he wants. Maybe this is the type of person that he genuinely aspires to be. Maybe he wants to thumb his fucking finger at everybody for the rest of his life and tell people who to make fun of and who doesn't, even though he'll ignore all the other circumstances of it. He'll ignore that people in his camp were throwing mud. He'll ignore that in-laws were throwing mud. Whatever. This is what's sad to me. It's just like, because you're not even being really who you are. It's transparent that you are being changed, which again is natural just by age, by people that you're around. But you got to at least accept that. Like, don't go kicking and screaming against that narrative, because you just look ridiculous, especially when you put out 26 minutes of wah, fucking wah. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Cry.
Hi, Riveter.
Hey, there's the PeePaw. PeePaw, people were wondering where. Well, I saw one person ask where the PeePaw was. Now, I know you wanted to actually dig into this story a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you finding after 26 minutes that it's actually quite shallow?
Yeah, I thought when we first talked or chatted back, whatever, I really hadn't had a chance, opportunity to watch the full idubbbz content cop, whatever the hell you want to call this thing. It sucks balls.
Oh, it's so bad.
It is pretty bad. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know if you covered how much you've covered or whatever, because I've kind of been dealing with some other things. If you slow the video down and you read the DMs between Froggy and idubbbz, I'm sorry, nowhere in there does he definitively say, no, do not work with Sam Hyde. He politely requested that he not release any content per se, and then he wants to say, well, he was tweeting about him. He showed a couple of screenshots.
I'm stealing content
video.
Cope. Rebecca, I'm stealing content Cope. Sorry, I'm putting that in the title. That's fantastic. Keep going. Sorry.
He shows a video where Froggy was talking about Sam after he had just come back from being out there with him, and he's referred to that as content. Okay. In the most rudimentary, very basic definition, yeah, that's fucking content. Okay, whatever. But it's not like he put out some sort of long YouTube video about shit, right? I don't know. It just seems real weak.
Oh, it is. But he's accepting that it's weak. I don't even think he's trying to convince anyone that it's not weak at this point. Hey, if you want to pull
Yeah.
up those DMs, we can definitely. We talked about it a little, but we can definitely go into them a little bit further.
Yeah, let me.
I'm gonna bring in some calls too.
Poofers. Yeah, go ahead.
Brienne, you're live with Dead on Dave and the Copious crew. What do you got for us?
Hi. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay.
How can we help you on this evening?
I'm just kind of having a bit of a laugh when I think of idubbbz because I think he's such a shit. And he lets his ego get in the way of actually doing good stuff. You don't have to like someone to work with them. I mean, people do it all the time, and he could have made bank with that. And he just blew it all away.
Well, the whole situation was so poorly handled. You know, like we touched upon it earlier with the Chris Ray Gun situation, but I really would like to hear from Chris Ray Gun, because if I'm Chris, I gotta feel like I was punished for the situation, right? I mean, like, it makes no sense that they would put him in with somebody who was so much bigger and I would say more skilled than he was. It just felt like a punishment to do that. And the reason why I bring that up is, why not just do that to Froggy Fresh? If you had that type of stroke, why not ask your buddy, your pal, your partner, Chris Ray Gun, who Anissa is known for a very long time, sprain your ankle.
Yeah, it would have been more funnier to have Froggy Fresh get beat up by someone bigger than him, but apparently he did the opposite.
Yeah, exactly. But
So
he beat up his friend instead.
I just think it was such a stupid move, especially considering how close it was to the actual creator class, and then he just kicks him off beforehand. Like, if it had been 6 months beforehand, that would have been at least, I guess, acceptable. I'd still think it was a dick move. But the fact that it was like a week or 2 weeks before it was even supposed to go down, it's like, well, that was just a waste. I'd rather see him in fight and not have to watch whatever bullshit he cobbled together afterwards, which it really was.
Yeah, I mean, look, most people think the event was a success, that there were some good fights and all that, and blee. But you know what I find interesting? And he's gotten the credit for that for the first 2 fights. But even with all the whining about all the stuff that he did in this video, does anyone else notice that he still took time to take shots at Happy Punch and Misfits? Yeah, and showing the differences between.
Yeah, I expect trash talking,
that was kind
but
of weak.
It's not even good trash talking. And also, again, I sent you that super chat or whatever the fuck it's called, and he could have made a lot more money and made that a lot more successful.
100%.
And he just decided because he didn't like Sam Hyde and because Froggy Fresh made a very, as far as I'm concerned, tame joke. And it's like, no, you're out of here.
I'm not even going to debate that aspect of it anymore, because the reality is it's his and his wife's event, and we don't have to like this, but if they don't like somebody and they're not comfortable, they don't have to have them on. And they don't have to justify, they don't have to give reasons. We certainly don't have to micro every fucking thing. Now, the only reason why that we can is because Bitch made a video. Bitch made 26 minutes of cope. You know what I mean? But in general, like, I don't care. Like, I'm not going to look at that aspect of it anymore and be like, oh, this was said there, this was tame. His house, his fucking rules. He can kick anyone off at any fucking time. I've always been an acceptor of that. Like, if I'm in somebody else's house, I play by the rules as much as I can. And if I'm going to break the rules, I'm under the fucking acceptance that I may lose my privileges of the house.
I'll agree that he can do that. I still think it's a dick move, but I guess I do agree that it is his prerogative if he wants to do that or not. I still think he could have made far more if he had let Froggy Fresh, fight, or if he had let Sam fight. I think both of those would have been good for him, but
we'll never know now.
Thank
you, Brienne. I appreciate you. Have a great night.
Yeah.
Bringing El Volt to Joe Mico. The Voltage Mic Man, motherfucker.
All right.
Yeah.
So we got the tweets that he shared on the video. I thought there was one more. I tried to skim the video quickly to find it, but they were up there for just a microcosm of a second.
They're so bad.
Yeah, they really are. So again, I said we can go through these, but because Froggy repeatedly asks him, "Can you just say, give me a definitive yes or no? Can I not? That's all I want. That's all I want is a yes or no." And he would not give him that answer.
Yeah.
He just would not. Now, as far as Sam Hyde making fun of his wife, and about her being an OnlyFans model or whatever, excuse me, you're a public fucking figure. You're open to ridicule and you're subject to mockery and anything else.
Yeah, but he still doesn't have to. He as a husband, he still doesn't have to accept that.
1,000%. He doesn't have to like it. He doesn't have to accept.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm never gonna. I can
no,
criticize
you're
the reaction,
right.
But I mean, at the same time, it's like,
he's
gonna act how he's gonna feel about his wife.
He can say you're not welcome at my event. He's 1,000% within his right to do it.
He ain't
right?
slapping Chris Rock yet.
No, but understanding because again of idubbbz's origins, where he came from, doing that makes him look like a real basic bitch, and the community is going to eat his ass alive because of that. And that's exactly what has happened.
But that's getting less relevant to him because that's why
I understand.
That's why he's backing away. I mean, the fact that the first few minutes of this fucking video is him having the desire, the need, the must, the want to explain where he is in life. Like, go fuck yourself.
Okay, but
he sets
he would be
all of his bitchery with those 2 minutes.
I would counter that with this. If he was really moving on and that was less who he was, then why did he spend so much time in this video coping about how
because
even
it's
in
not
these
true, Rivy.
Exactly within these DMs, right? Of between Froggy talking about how much hatred and how much vitriol that he was subjected to because of all this, because of this
bullshit.
Audience.
Because
That's
why he continues to do it throughout the entire fucking video. Like, he talks out both sides. It's not about Anissa, but here's all the reasons why it's about Anissa. It's fucking craziness. This dude, like I said from the beginning here, he has no real identity. He's being told. He's observing and he's mimicking through that. Like, this dude is an empty fucking vessel. And again, I don't care if I keep using the same joke. It's the reason why he won't fucking groom himself. Like, he doesn't actually care. Like, he's just a fucking empty vessel. What's up, Drew, baby? How you doing? Stick around. I'm going to bring in Voltage Mike here. Take a quick call from him.
Yeah.
Voltage Mike. Oh, you're muted. Server, did I do that to you? I probably did. Voltage Mike, you're live with the crew. What you got?
Yeah, so this is kind of a wild situation. I didn't expect him to be dropping a video so soon, but one thing I just wanted to point out, not really a question, more so a comment. This thing with idubbbz, it just kind of reminds me of it's like, rock bands and shit like that and metal bands, and then after a certain point they kind of sell out. And then their fans are like, okay, we don't really want to support you anymore because what's so rock and roll about a sellout? And then they're on some big thing of like, oh, the fans have switched up on us. And it's like, nah, dude, the fans didn't switch up on nobody. Like, you switched up your act, man.
The artists never quite always see that. Metallica cut their hair off. They felt the fans had a problem with it. Like, come on now. Bitches.
Yeah.
Bitches. Go commercial. Go woke, go broke. All that type of stuff, right? That's what they say. Same phrase, different decade. What else you got, Mikey?
I don't. That was just really it. One thing I actually do have, it was a kind of a question I was tossing around in my mind, is notice with YouTubers, like the same thing happened with H3H3. They go to Hollywood and then they become kind of soft. I want to ask you, Dave, what do you think? Do you think that Hollywood makes people soft, or do you think that soft people go to Hollywood?
I think
Can I answer this?
Oh, yes, please do, Drew.
Bro, these two guys have something in common. And I was actually talking about this with somebody earlier today, so it makes a lot of sense. Both of these guys have fucking become the bitch of their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And both of them, the women now run the shots. So they go in with that woman opinion.
And which is not in and of itself a bad thing. Women are incredibly capable to be able to run any fucking thing. In fact, we should all be so lucky to have ourselves a queen to manage the motherfucking kingdoms. You know what I'm saying? But at the
Yeah,
same
That's
time,
I'll be honest with you, Dave. That's an honest conversation to have.
it is. I think it's one that we all should have. I agree with you,
Yeah.
Matt. You fucking piece of shit. But fuck you, Riveter. Fucking asshole. But you know what? You fucking torpedoed my point. It was a good point, MattPitt. Oh, you piece of shit. Voltage Mike, anything else? Oh, wait, no. So what I was going to say before MattPitt was a piece of shit was shallow and weak-willed people can be manipulated as easily by Hollywood as they can the Force. Bam. That's all I wanted to say.
I think that, well, Hollywood is like, it's a city where famous people go and they get pampered, right? And they get these, they start networking with people who are giving them advice and being like, this is what you should do if you want to make even more money. And they listen to the advice and their personality changes because of that. So I think, I don't know if it's like a hard people turn soft. I think it's in the middle. Like, I don't think Ethan or Ian were ever hard.
Right.
You know,
right.
They were always pampered. Like, I don't think Ian was he did he grow up rich or what? Middle class? I don't know. I've heard that he was.
He definitely lived in California his whole life, so it's not like he moved to California.
Yeah. So like, some people say Ian grew up poor when he was young. I never really looked into it, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like these guys were kind of spoiled already. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times when YouTubers do this thing where they're like, yeah, man, I started from the bottom. I didn't have anything. No, they were living in an apartment. They had their bills paid. They were doing okay. Like, Ethan could have, flew back to his parents and would have been perfectly fine. Like, these people are pampered. Yeah.
Didn't Rice come try to pull that shit? And then, like, I think he lives in fucking Summerlin in Las Vegas and shit like that.
Yeah. Tana tried to pull that shit, I think. And she's, like, rich as well. So it's like,
crazy.
It's always.
Thanks, Voltage Mike. Nick the Oreo in the house. What's up, Nicky baby? I've seen you on the Twitter box tonight. I wonder what's going on.
Hey, I don't really know how to. Well, actually, I guess the first thing I have to say is it's really cool that I was in the video.
I was about to say.
Awesome. dude, honestly, like, if I had to pick a team between Team I Love Women versus Team Brandon Buckingham, Augie RFC, Bo Blacks, me, who else was in it? Rusty Cage. I like us better. I'm gonna be honest.
You have the cooler group.
Turkey Tom.
Yeah, Tom's in the. But Tom's fucking face was in the video. That's awesome.
I love that these are the takeaways. These are like, did you see that I got in there for a second? Even Young Crip put out a tweet like that where he showed that he was even in the video, like the small little part of corner of him was.
Great. That's amazing.
Jessica Pizzle with $5. Anakin didn't let no woman come between him and becoming a great Sith Lord. Look where it got him. Good point. Though it wasn't for a lack of trying. He certainly tried to have it all. Didn't work out though. He was rolling in the deep of Vault.
Hey, Nick, I started watching your video because you actually had the first Twitter Spaces and stuff, but I didn't get far enough. Did did Froggy Fresh ever say that definitively the reason why he was not allowed was because of Sam Hyde, or did he say he wasn't for sure if that was it or the OnlyFans joke or what? I mean, he never really definitively said one way or the other, did he?
No, he said Sam Hyde.
I thought he said Sam Hyde, and then we argued for 6 hours on 2 separate days why that wasn't the case. Because that's why, like, I felt so gaslit. Is like, Harley's like, no, it's not because of Sam Hyde. I trained with Sam Hyde. Don't you think if I trained with
Ian twice or 3 times says not only was it about Sam Hyde.
Like, what the fuck? Don't listen to Harley, bro. Like, I swear, you look at Harley, it looks like he's fucking staring into space.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like Harley's story is better than the one that Ian put in the video. I feel like maybe we were a little too hard on Harley,
But I think it's real important to fucking note as well, though, that Ian not only said that it was about Sam Hyde, but he said that fucking definitively that Froggy Fresh knew that it was about Sam Hyde. So he's saying.
That's what he was saying.
I don't see that anywhere, though. I don't see that. Where's the proof of that? Because
that doesn't make sense.
No, because he said, like, the only messages we had were about Sam, so it must have been that. And meanwhile, that's the shit that we were saying, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're jumping to conclusions. You don't know what's going on. You're crazy." Or
he confirmed like everything.
Deep. Yeah, he was just basically listen. Everything everybody said about me, it's true. All right, what are you gonna do about it? That was his video.
It was.
I know. It caught me off guard.
And then, when you watch deeper into it too, then he starts talking. But then he gives a lot to criticize. Where he starts talking, where he says it's not about Anissa, and then he goes just out of his fucking way to bring up her and the fucking thing. Jesus Christ, you have to imagine she was editing, going, I'm putting in what he said. I'm going to put in what he said 4 times. Fucker, 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 fucker. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, we get it. You love your wife. We get it. Fuck.
It was really funny because, like, he's like, for people who were saying that Froggy Fresh was handling this thing fantastic the entire time, he wasn't. And it's like, then he shows a bunch of clips for the most part that were like after this guy got unceremoniously thrown off the card 3 weeks before the fight after spending months working. Like, dude, yeah, day 1, day 2, Froggy was pissed off, but he was like, I thought he was holding some composure. And then he just started going on shows, just shitting on the fucking event. Because why the fuck wouldn't you? That was just an embarrassing way to get thrown off of it. He got totally fucked there. I don't know. I would have done the exact same thing,
I would like to think that cooler heads in most situations could prevail. Like, when it first happened, I was like, they're going to figure this out, because why the fuck wouldn't they? But now, you can't say that anymore, because Ian has definitively fucking proven that could never have been the case. The fact, as soon as he worked with Sam Hyde, it was over. It was done. And that could have been reason enough, but we never knew. And even after knowing that, he still leaves all these crumbs that ties it directly to not just Sam Hyde, but everything that everyone's saying about Anissa. It's just, he's so bitch made, man. Like, it's so, well, for me and Matt, this is like Super Bowl Sunday for us, because we've known this all along. We're like, fuck this guy. But it's like, this is nuts. And what did you feel about the first couple of minutes, Nick, too?
When he came out, he's just like, yeah, my content was like harmful.
Oh my God, right.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, harmful. He actually uses those phrases in this one. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
She wrote this.
Fucking stupid. Yeah.
No, that's the thing. All right, I'm stopping you right there. No, she didn't write this for him. He sucks. We need to stop making excuses. Dude, there are people on Twitter, I'm not calling you out for this, but there are people on Twitter who are like, no, Anissa got into his mind. Anissa's playing like fucking vagina mind games, making him act this way. No, he sucks. You don't like him. He's not going to break up with her and go make a bad unboxing. Grow up. It's over.
What's great is I never liked this content. For me, I can look at not only this situation where he's mirroring her and what she wants, but I can look at when he was edgy. Who did he run with? Who was his boys? All edgier, and I would dare say all vastly more fucking talented than him.
Well,
I think
H3H3 was in that crew,
and at the time he was considered way fucking over.
I made this
Brilliant,
take
I would
at
hear
the
all the
beginning
time.
of the
Brilliant.
drama, like day fucking 1. I made this take saying like Ian just sucks now. You guys all just like really want this fantasy version of idubbbz to come back or whatever. I literally said it's not like a woman's influence turned Ethan Klein into a loser. That was the sweet smug smell of California air and an inflated ego. People change. It's okay not to like them anymore when they start to suck. And people were getting so mad at me because they didn't want to hear it, dude. Because they think that he's under like titty mind control.
See, I hate that. That's crazy. Because that's given too much power. That's given.
He's actually secretly base, Dave, and you'll see. You'll all fucking see. Like, no.
Just give it time.
No, I kind of agree with both, though. Like, I think that number one, I agree with Nick that idubbbz has become fucking awful, and he slowly has been over many years. I don't understand why any of this is a surprise to anyone.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I do think that, like, say someone like H3 and even like Ian, I definitely think that the women in their life, suddenly getting money and taking woke opinions and all that will most definitely rub off onto somebody. But I don't think it's necessarily like the pussy control. No. I think it's like literally them like evolving as a person around the people.
If anything, you could say like these people came into their lives and amplified aspects that we're not really happy with that he'd already possessed.
I think he's pretty much a blank slate as it is. I don't think there's much to him. I think he's just he's one of those guys who can kind of chameleon with anything that's going on around him. If he breaks up or she breaks up with him and he goes a separate way, finds a new group, I promise you he's going to end up being just like that group that he's with. He's not going to influence a group. He's going to become whatever that group is. That to me seems to be who he is.
Yeah, I agree.
Is Dan 24P? That's a troll, right? He's troll. That's a
No.
troll?
There's a meme there.
It's a meme, but that's not a troll. He's not going to just come in here and yell the N word, is he?
That's the guy I got. That's the reason why I got blocked by.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just making
Yeah.
sure that we're not going to like.
No, I've talked to him. I think he's on my show. He was cool on there, Dave. So
right,
I
just
think
making
you'll be
sure.
Life is like. That'd be funny.
Yeah, right. Motherfucker. What's up, Dan 240?
About idubbbz, I had a valid whole thing to say about this freaking guy. All right.
Get him.
This everybody keeps on saying like he's under Anissa's mind control. No, he's always been like this. Hollywood doesn't turn people soft. Soft people go to Hollywood. This guy has always been like this. He's fucking always been like this. People say his content's good and he's secretly based. It's been mediocre at best. All right. It's not. He's nothing special. He's just fine. He just doesn't have to hide his little bitchishness anymore.
That was pretty.
Doesn't have to fucking hide it because everybody can be a bitch now. He's doing it.
Hang on, Dan. Hang on. I actually like the squirrel videos. I'm gonna take a little exception here. I
liked his content cop diss track.
I promise you, that was like the most real content he ever did was those squirrel videos.
What the fuck was the squirrel video?
Where he was just obsessing over squirrels. Like everyone thought there was something deeper meaning in the squirrel videos, but it was him.
It sounds so fucking autistic, bro.
It was pretty
like,
he had these squirrels that were like digging up his backyard and shit, and he was capturing them in these caves and cages and relocating them out into this forest. It was the greatest thing ever. I loved him.
I love when
that was some good content, but still, it doesn't change the fact that most of his content is still mediocre at best.
Yeah, I love when new fans show up and they're like, I think this is the best time of the Ethan Klein podcast. I can't think of another time when he was making better content than what he's making now. Like, but like they don't even do that. I've never heard anyone go, Ian's fucking Chex Mix review was way better than those bad unboxing videos. All right, when he graded the bagel chip, okay, like that shit spoke to me, man.
Life changing.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't watch it anymore. I'm sorry.
It's terrible. And that's probably the last point I want to make on this, my own point on this video. If it hasn't been stated enough, just how fucking atrociously bad this video truly was. Like we stated at the beginning, this is a beautiful disaster of a fucking video. But man, like it's just, did it need to be made? Did it need to be 26 minutes? I just, nothing about this made sense to me other than the fact that it's all ego driven and all that. But someone explain to me, did this need to be made?
No.
Good explanation.
Yes, it did.
Okay.
It did need to be made.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, Plain Rock just came out and just told Harley to get off Ian's dick. You already got paid.
Really?
Plain Rock? Holy shit, dude. There are people stepping out of the... Dude, remember when, like, this obviously isn't a content cop, and I'm not going to, like, say it's like, oh, it's like the content cop effect, but do you remember when Ian announces a video and people were like, ooh, dude, everyone's like, this is content season. You know how much money we're going to make talking about this?
It was so big, Nick, that even if there was something in the video that people felt that it was intimating that a content cop was coming, videos would be made. Content cop coming, confirmed. It's going to be on this person. That's how much fervor there was over it. It was insane.
Dude, I'm so glad that my only contribution to this video was fucking me saying that Sam Hyde was like the guy was like a rapist in Minecraft. That was a great clip. Giving Minecraft. Sam Hyde an optics check in 2023.
That was so funny. You and Keem both desperately trying that in Minecraft.
Like, I'm gonna get where this is gonna get clipped, and I'm like, oh well, I gotta just put myself right in the middle of it. That's my best bet, you know.
Yeah. Do you see Bo Black's tweet?
No,
dude, Bo Black's should be fucking counting the hairs on his back right now. This guy made a whole video shitting on like the event's fucking monetary, and this guy doesn't even get named. He is so lucky that they didn't just not to say that his information is wrong, because maybe this means it's right. I don't fucking know.
They just ignored him.
But like, they just ignored him, dude. That's like the easiest dunk in the world, saying like this psychopath made a video saying that like we're fucking giving all these fighters way more money than we actually are, and he's basing this off what he thinks we paid for the fucking venue. Like, what the fuck? That would have been like the easiest clap in history because of the way Bo Black set it up. Yeah.
Jesus.
We thought it was going to be 100% on him, like when we were behind the scenes talking about. Yeah, we thought Bo Black was going to get fucking railed, bro.
And yet he doesn't even get a mention, not even a byline.
No, and I got in.
Young
And
Chris
he's-
got in. Everyone got in.
And Bo Black says, "How's Ian going to nerd emoji me when I asked a good question, brah?"
Why is he so afraid of giving me a screen credit when I speak?
And I did the exact opposite. I tweeted a nerd emoji, and I'm like, "Bro, if you told me in 2016 that I'd be in one of these, I would have never believed it." Like I was excited to be part of it, man.
Hell no, you gotta fucking be excited about that. How could you not?
Yeah, Willie's like, "This video sucked." I'm like, "You're just fucking mad you didn't make the cut." All right, everyone in the community's in this shit. You should be in more Twitter Spaces, loser.
Wait, so he says this is gonna be his only response to the idubbbz video?
Yeah, he's put out a Twitter video. Have you seen this, or have you guys watched this? Or?
I have not. Let's watch it.
Okay.
idubbbz, I saw your video. You put my face on SpongeBob SquarePants. You said I was a meanie. You said I don't respect sex workers. I'm going to tell you something. Have you ever seen Ricky Martin in Living La Vida Loca? Have you ever seen that man move? That man is a sex worker. And I respect that man.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
So you explain that.
Well, okay, I'm actually glad that we saw that because I forgot to make this point earlier. Some of the things that Ian was pointing to, maybe this is I'm a wrestling-minded person, but he was clearly working. Like he was clearly cutting promos to me. He's clearly selling the fight. Like that's in character because this is totally a fucking meme. Like he's doing something here. And he was doing that then. It's like, do you not? Like, he wants no promotion of his fights at all. Like, Jesus Christ, you can't do anything. Well, especially if you're
Dude,
related.
I'm watching this, Dave, and I thought he was going to turn around and be like, "You say I don't support sex workers. That's fine. Bring as many as you can find. I'll have sex with every single one of them with the money that you gave me from charity."
I'm never giving that charity money back. It's going to the sex.
Imagine if he spent the $15,000 that he took from Ian for the fucking event or whatever and used it on sex workers on video to show how much he doesn't pay them.
He just started having sex with prostitutes. That'd be great. $15K and sexy time with prostitutes.
What if he'd thrown up a screenshot? If I don't support sex workers, then why am I subscribe to your wife's OnlyFans?
See, that would have been.
Boom.
That's the easy move. That's the quick one right there. But.
I tipped her $13,000
Oh yeah,
through OnlyFans. You give her the whole thing back.
Move. That's the macro of that right there. That the micro was made, and that's the macro. Give her the whole 15.
Dude, he pulls out like a fucking thing of lotion. And he goes, "It was for charity," and then the video just ends.
You give it to her live on there and be like, "What does $15,000 get me?"
Oh shit! God,
it's your own husband's money, biatch.
Oh God.
Oh, there's a lot of ways you can shove that up his ass.
You know, this might be a fucking bit of a deeper conversation, yeah. But I always think it, especially after I saw the idubbbz video and after I saw the Froggy Fresh thing earlier, just before I joined. And I always think, like, bruh, I've never been told that I have to respect somebody in any other line of work ever. Like, I respect people because I respect them. Like, I don't think I have to respect somebody just because they're a sex worker. I think I respect them because they're there. I don't understand this whole, you got to respect sex workers. Like, bruh, I'm not going to respect you just because you're a fucking sex worker. Like, the fuck? That doesn't earn you that. Right. Fucking weird people, man.
It's a weird thing. Yeah, it is a weird thing. Just because they're sex workers, respect them. Respect all.
I can fucking joke about whoever I want. I can clown on whoever I want. If you're a dickhead, I'll clown the fuck out of you. I don't care what you do. Like,
but what if they're a teacher? You know you can't make fun of teachers. Teachers
That's
are
even better.
underpaid and undervalued. No, come on, Drew. You can't do that. What about the teachers?
What about the police, bro?
Oh no!
Respect
the police. No, you can't. No. The police are bad. They'll shoot you dead. Don't you know? Police are bad.
So that's what you get right there. I heard them coming for you.
Oh shit! Oh, it's just a fire truck. We're okay.
Okay.
We're fine. We'll be fine. They're out to put out fire somewhere.
Allegedly. I will say, Ian made one very good decision.
What's that?
Waiting.
Yeah.
He said, "I didn't know how the internet would react to this, so I waited until after the charity event." That was the smartest decision this man has made.
Yeah.
You think there was a way that he could have explained it without it going to that level, though?
Not the guy who made this video. The guy who had a clearer head and decided to make this 26-minute video would have bombed if he did it during the actual event.
Good
time
point.
frame.
Good point.
Wait, not only that, right? So the way I see it is like doing it after the fact means people, you know, at the end of the day, they really won't care because it's just done. Like there's nothing really more that can really be done, so people don't really care. But at the same time, I feel like if he, the weirdest thing is he said in the video, it says in the text that the reason he doesn't want him in there and because of Sam Hyde and all this shit is because he ended up getting harassed. But it's like by doing this and making so that you don't announce everything until the end, well, it meant he himself made it so he got harassed the entire time.
Pretty much. By the way, broadcast raid. What's going on? The broadcast is joining us now. They just rated us from their live.
Oh,
show.
the broadcast is
Yeah,
here. All right, well, this is a very interesting comment for me to read. I'm going through his comment section, and somebody has 76 likes on a comment from just 20 minutes ago saying, "Isn't Ian proud that his wife has been blown out? It's her work, and he should be proud of it."
Is that under the comments underneath the video there, Nick?
Yeah,
Respect
dude. Oh,
women. Respect. sex
imagine
workers.
making Keemstar sound reasonable. 2.5k likes. Jesus Christ. Wavy is the first one that popped up for me before.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
Wavy's one saying?
That quadruple jab by Wings of Redemption was the most graceful boxing I've seen in my life. WIM.
That was crazy when he just takes a snipe at Misfits and he's like,
Yeah.
look, this is what Misfits is. It's the guy who got like thrown out for punching somebody after the bell.
Yep. He took a shot at them. He hit and then it's like you almost feel bad. You almost feel bad for Boogie and Wings. Because, like, they legit, like, we know that Keem was going to get brought up because idubbbz is going to bring up Keemstar at some point. But Boogie and Wings catching
you're wrong.
strays. It's like
This is promo. This is fun. This is, dude, Keem's video documentary didn't get enough likes or views. This is going to be big promo for that if he plays it. Dude, honestly.
Oh, if he
bro,
plays it right, absolutely. But it just
bro,
feels...
if I'm Keem, I'm flying Sam Hyde out to train Wings of Redemption like 3 days before the event starts. Like, that's my move right now to get, because dude, listen to me right now, okay? If you think this Wings fight and this Boogie fight is fun, you have no excuse not to watch it, okay? Because it is fucking free. It's a prelim. You don't even have to pay to watch this. It's the main card of a fucking boxing card created before a boxing card, okay? If you watch anything that day, don't even buy the fucking watch this card, okay? That's what I'm going to tell you.
Unless I remind you, it's going to be a free show.
Nobody watches this. If nobody watches this, it will never happen again.
I want to see it
Right,
again.
Nick, I'm calling you out right now, yeah, because you're saying all this, yeah, and I'm saying, bro, I'll hook you up with tickets if you fly out to fucking UK.
Yeah, there's no chance of that.
Front row ringside tickets,
Man. You know what the funny fucking thing is? If this would have been like this week, I actually would fucking go. Because fucking Blossom's in the UK. She's in London. I'd fucking go. I got an excuse. I got to go cover an event. I'll see you there. Hi. You know? It's like, shit. He's fucking hysterical. But no, May 13th, like, oh, man, I'd go to that.
Dude, the only fight that was going to be in New York got fucking canceled because that dumb fuck Tommy Fury didn't show up and people asked why I hate him.
Oh, Tommy Fury was supposed to fight. Who was he fighting this
Jake
time?
Paul and Tommy Fury. I'm pretty sure it was an MSG.
Oh, that last one,
yeah.
And they fucking canned the fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so fucking jump on a flight, bro. And like, yeah, and what is it? 2 weeks away?
2 weeks away. It's a week and a half.
Yeah,
10 days. That's enough time. Right, it only takes like 10 minutes to book a flight.
Yeah, good one, buddy. Do you know I just bought another arcade today? Do you know I have 4 of them now?
Yeah, he's
I
not
need to
coming.
stop
He can't
spending
come.
money.
He
I need.
You're gonna be Tommy. You're gonna be Tommy.
Shut the fuck
Dude,
up.
I found a guy who lives around the block from me who just buys arcades and mods the shit out of them. This fucking I'm in too deep now. I'm literally
Right, so it's perfect, bro. Drop one of the machines off there to be modded during the time while you're in England, isn't it?
He's not doing that.
Oh man, no chance.
You're gonna be screaming at a camera with a bunch of arcades behind you in no time.
I can't even get him to come to Connecticut. He's not coming to. If he could,
Nick, you are going to be so sad if you see the fucking Instagram stories of me at the fucking Boogie and fucking Wings fight.
Bro,
Front
you
row.
should fly out to Baltimore VidCon, the safest
Bro,
of
I'm fucking
VidCons.
banned from America. I can't fly nowhere.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's
He is banned from the States. It's true.
I'm going to Baltimore VidCon, the safest VidCon out there.
I can. When Baltimore, I think that you're being humorous, sir.
Yeah,
can't
boys
use the word
riding up to
Baltimore and
Baltimore.
safe in the same sentence. Nope. But if you're going, I'll go because Baltimore.
We're all going, dude.
I'll go.
Augie, Tom,
What is it?
me.
What day?
It's when fake VidCon was, so it's like in September, October.
Oh, I don't know. That's too far out. I can't make that blind. I can barely plan out 3 weeks. But maybe I'll. Yeah, possible. I might go to that. Just.
I'll remind you again in August.
Dude, every single commentator is gonna get killed on one given day because they
Nice.
all went out to Baltimore.
I'm not going.
Like all of us are
I'll
just gonna get like robbed and murdered.
I'll report on it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go. I have been through Baltimore a few times. Usually it's been at night and usually at a bus station. Very sketchy.
Yeah.
Very fucking sketchy. But you know what's weird? Really good sandwiches at that bus station. Like better sandwiches than they should have. I'm just saying. You never know when you're gonna get a good sandwich. I respect it. All right. What else do we have from here to talk about? Any other points anyone wanted to make as far as the video itself goes? Anything we missed?
No, I think we hit all the talking points.
So what else we got?
I think there is one thing, right, which is just that I just want to stress because we've spoken about a lot of shit, and this is the main takeaway from this whole video, is that idubbbz is a fucking little bitch.
Big bitch. Absolutely. Yeah. Massive fucking flabbity vagina bitch. Couldn't agree more with that.
Mm-hmm.
Big old bitch. And it's funny. I don't see any comeback from it. You know, I mean, it feels so unnecessary. Like, how do you self-loathe this much? You hate your entire past to this fucking degree. I just don't get it. Mike the Bike, $2. Any good parody idea for idubbbz? Ooh.
Mike, you gotta make the Gary Come Home Tipster remake.
Ooh. I'm trying to think what would be a good one.
Let me show you something. I found this video today of somebody who tried to like fucking harass Tucker Carlson in the middle of like what's it called? The middle of New York City, and then it just became really wholesome.
Mike said it's already done, coming out Friday, Nick.
Kidding me? This community's too good. Watch this, Dave. Watch this.
Because you're in public, I can. I didn't know you could fish here.
Oh,
You
this
can?
is an
You can?
old clip.
Yeah. What are you fishing for?
Are you videotaping me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're in public, I can.
Well, I know you can.
Okay.
I'm not challenging your right. I just want to know why you
I find it interesting that you're fishing in Central Park.
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely allowed.
And what do you use for bait?
I fly fish, so I use flies. I'll show you.
Oh, those are the things you make.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, the string. I'm stupid. I don't fly fish.
That's all right. Most people don't.
Oh, okay.
See, and you tie them.
You tie your own flies?
I do, yeah.
You do? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in California.
Yeah, you did a lot of fly fishing out there?
Not really.
No?
But I learned in later life, and it's a great pleasure and a great sport.
It's like relaxing, right?
Very. And, you know...
You live in New York now?
No. Well, I do live here part-time, actually.
Okay.
What do you do with the video?
I put it up on my channel. I have a lot of people that follow me.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's great.
I have about 15,000 people that follow me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so neat.
I didn't know you could fish.
Tucker was like the nicest person ever. What happened?
This clip is
to
legendary.
harass him and shit, and he's just like, "Yeah, dude, I fly fish."
He was like the nicest. Like this guy wanted to fucking start something. It seemed like, but nope. Tucker was just the nicest guy ever. I love how confronts is in big bold letters. There was no confrontation. There was almost a fly fishing lesson. There was no confrontation.
Yeah.
They're getting a fucking a malt smoothie right now somewhere. The fucking Jesus Christ, they just became best friends.
I've always heard he's actually a really nice guy, and like people interact with him and stuff.
He seems.
I mean, it could be a facade, but you know,
he could be a puppy kicker.
Did you guys see Ian Miles Chung had a fight with quartering today and pulled up some fucking gnarly quartering clip? Like gnarly.
Oh God, how bad?
Yeah, how bad?
it has to be out of context. It surely has to be out of context.
Oh boy.
Do we care?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo,
Yes.
Yeah, it's the quartering. Do we really care? I mean,
dude, Ian comes out and basically calls him a pedophile. It has to be
Really?
out of context. Oh, did he delete it? Oh no.
You just
I
built
might have just
this up.
blue-balled everybody.
Oh.
Oh no, he tweets a lot. Maybe he didn't. Hold on. That's another tweet about Jeremy. Fuck. How many Jeremy?
Check his media. Check his media.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, you
Here it
found
is. Bro, this guy just dug into like the deepest depraved like depths of this guy's fucking history. Look at he doesn't even look like him in this how old this clip is, bro.
Now
Look at
we
this
have
shit.
holy
Oh,
shit.
wow.
He looks like oh my god, he looks like
I know
Jonah
exactly when this was. I can almost tell you when this was.
Bro, it looks like he's in Harry Potter or something.
Hill, right?
Because this was back when I was actually following and watching quartering. I'm pretty sure this was when he got assaulted when he went to that.
No, that's
working.
after. That's after. This is like he's talking about being a tech guy.
Yeah, this is a long time ago.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out
it's
when
more of a
Jonah
public
Hill tried
service
out for fucking Harry Potter, but whatever. Play this shit.
Yeah. The
else
boy
with
who peed.
anything else. At the office this week, we had a situation where
Hang on a second here.
At the office, this guy doesn't have a job. He has a job at this point. He doesn't have a YouTube channel yet.
Let me boost the audio just a little bit here.
where one of the techs came across some pictures on a customer's computer that were of the child pornography variety. I don't really know if there's any tack way to put that, but the customer was reported and subsequently arrested, I believe, is last that I heard. And is even more serious. However, I've never known a tech in my life that ever took anything other than like videos or music off computers. But the point of this video is just to remind people that, you know, as techs, we read your emails, so to speak.
Pause. Turn that back down.
I'm not saying
you're totally blowing my goddamn Discord bar. You're redlining the shit out of it. Turn that back down a little bit. It's plenty loud.
it's right. I'm just saying it happens. So if you have things that you don't want computer techs to see, you know, you should delete them or rename them that you don't want techs to look at. You know, maybe change the folder name when you take it in if you can, or, you know, I'm not condoning it. I don't think it's necessarily right. I believe it's an invasion of privacy, but and that's really why, you know, I don't really do it anymore. But I certainly did back in the day, and, you know, there's not a tech in the business out there right now that doesn't do it. It happens. So if you have these sorts of things, remember that computer techs do look at other things on your computer. It's sometimes it's by accident, sometimes it's by curiosity. But just keep in mind when you take things in
or boredom
to get you take your computer in to get it fixed. People look around on it.
Pause.
And
you know, someone in the chat said, "Does he look drunk?" Almost to the point where this looks fake. Like it looks like it's an AI video. Like his eyes seem to be floating around. His mouth seems to be fucking moving weird at points. Almost to the point where it looks fake.
If I had to guess, the cuts in this video are him talking about other specific things, and it's cut deceptively that he's talking about child porn.
What it sounds like is like what you're saying. It started with child porn, but then he's talking about he's probably talking about look, if you got any nude stuff of you or like sex tapes or something.
Yeah, like it
And
has
that's why
to
I
be
kinda
that.
think
There's
that's
no
the
way
difference
he
with
would.
anything.
There's no way. Like, they just found child porn, so you got to make sure you put that in a different folder. There's no fucking way that's what he said. I just simply don't believe it.
Oh no. Yeah, no way. Especially when he's talking about the fact that the guy got arrested and that. It's just like a talking point of like, that's the most extreme example. But like, you know, then it shows people like, hey, if you have like your passwords or your bank details, you know, on your desktop, then like maybe don't have it saved as like passwords and bank details, you know, but they probably just like cut that bit out.
Somebody said it in chat about Hunter Biden. This does look like a video that was found on like Hunter Biden's laptop, doesn't it? Like it's the quality that you'd find. Like I feel like the camera's gonna pan over and like a hooker's gonna be sucking his dick.
Right.
Like doing a line of coke off the bedside. Yeah.
That'd be fucking amazing. Now that's the cut we need. Good fucking lord. I forgot what I was about to goddamn say. Son of a bitch, right out of my head. But is there that's over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else we got there? PeePaw? Anything else?
I've got. Did you hear about the drone strikes today?
I did hear about this. I heard about it vaguely though. So apparently there were some drone strikes that were targeting Vladimir fucking Putin yesterday. There was assassination. Yeah, right. I have no problem with this. The only real tragedy is that they all missed. But apparently that's what happened. Some drone strikes happened, and they're saying the Ukraine did it. Let's take a look.
See these guys climbing up out here too? I don't know what that's about, but
oh shit! I haven't seen the footage yet.
Yeah, see these
guys. Oh yeah, I see
here,
what you're saying there. Yeah, it does. Yeah, look like there's people going up there. Oh man,
But-
that's like some SEAL Team 6 shit.
But this was also from my research. They don't have footage of the first one. There was 2 separate drones. This was the second one. So these guys could have been climbing up there to kind of get into a defensive thing or whatever.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
That's fucking
There's
crazy.
Yeah, it's yeah. So
well, war.
Put on your suntan lotion, boys. We may get a little, maybe we get a little bit bright. So.
Look, I don't want to be wrong on this, but the unlikely, I have to continue to believe that that's just not going to happen. That I don't see it getting to that point, because it's not just one. If someone pushes the button, it's the end of the world, and anyone with the button knows that. I just don't see it. There's no tactical way to fucking deploy a nuke. I don't care what they fucking say. If a nuke goes the fuck off and it creates damage and mass havoc, that is a genie out of the bottle situation in this time frame. This is not the fucking 40s. This is a different fucking world.
You want some sporting news?
Yes, anything that does make me think about the apocalypse.
How about this?
Snoop Dogg. Okay, yeah, I love this. First, this has been evolving for a couple of weeks because Ryan Reynolds was really the big name here in buying the Ottawa Senators. But yeah, Snoop DEADONDAVE is in on it as well. I love that. Drew, you want to try to get involved in hockey? You want to try to own a hockey team someday? That'd be great.
I don't even know how hockey works.
You don't need to. That you just need to know how to fucking promote, and you could do that in spades. Can you imagine if you got like a really rinky-dink fucking hockey team, and you got all of us to come out there, like people who know hockey way better than me, like Nick, and then we could do like Letterkenny type shit. But wherever you are, it'll be great, and you can it'll be hockey and weed and.
Man, I don't even want to think about hockey, dude. I gotta show you an interaction. I got fucking.
I'm sorry.
I got like fucking just. I rarely in my time, rarely in my time have I been so thoroughly fucking destroyed in a Twitter interaction than what happened to me the other day. It was one of the worst. Look. I rarely have like a visceral reaction in a Twitter argument, but I was filled with like existential fucking dread when this person sent this shit to me. Like I was in the trenches of my fucking Keffels conversation or whatever. And hold on, I have to find this because you won't fucking believe it unless I show you the actual tweet. Hold on, where is this shit? Okay, I got it. Here, pull up this fucking thread. Dude, a lot of people wrote mean shit to me, Dave. A lot of people wrote really mean shit to me. Nobody has fucking damaged me on a level like this fucking.
This is so fucking great. My tweets turn innocent people into a life of meth. Yeah, I couldn't read.
Basically, someone was saying that like I harass people to the point where like they like start doing drugs, and I just pick on trans people.
God. No, yeah, now I'm actually able to read that now. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's nuclear. Zoom in a little bit, Rivy.
Like,
look at what this useless motherfucker wrote back to my response of my tweets turn innocent people to a life of meth.
Nick the Oreo acts. Man,
no, not that one. The one under it. That guy.
Oh, I bet. Oh, gee, I was like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. I bet losing and getting shut out twice to a rookie goalie does the same. Fucking A right, it does, Nick. Fucking A.
This was the night after they got eliminated. I'm getting called like a piece of shit and a fucking harasser and a fucking murderer.
Look at the
and all
top
these people
one
writing all this
compared
shit.
to that. My God, yeah.
And this motherfucker just comes in and he's like, well, guess what? Your fucking team got shut out by a rookie goalie twice. And now they can't afford to sign their best players. What the fuck you? All right, how the fuck you, man? That's fucked up.
You might have a rough couple of years, Nick. This is true. It might be rough for
God.
the Rangers. But hey, maybe Patty Kane will take a significant pay cut and come back. You never know. He's made his money.
I'm hopeful based on that interview today.
He might. He might. He doesn't. It's not like he's going to be hurting for
The
money.
good thing is, there's a really good kid coming up. A really good kid. I hope he does good.
I'm just
This kid's
hoping the
tearing it
Hawks
up.
get that stud.
Dude, with the Rangers, he's like, "Yo, I want to see what I can do, or whatever. We could have did this better." He goes, "Would you like to go back to the Blackhawks?" And he's like, "They're rebuilding. I didn't even think about it."
Yeah, he ain't coming home. That ship sailed. It's over. Unless we get that number one fucking pick. We get that number one pick, things might change quickly, because I think that I don't even know the kid's name, but he seems to be on that fucking transformational talent level fucking stratosphere, so who knows? Couldn't tell you his name.
God.
Couldn't tell you his name.
If Taves didn't retire and Kane stayed, do you think that Chicago would have traded the first overall pick for like a package that includes basically an entire team?
No, because
you don't think just to like fucking turn it around quick and get them back up?
No, because Taves' health is shit. They would have to be such a different circumstance for him to even want to try to do something so insane. But if this pick wasn't as good as it's supposed to be, maybe. Like, let's just buy a team with this pick. But
I mean, because you can. With him, you can.
Apparently you can. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough because Kane's not Kane anymore, and Taves is a husk of. He may never play again.
Yeah.
I don't know. What were you gonna play, Rivy? You had something, then you.
Yeah. So Mike the Bike sent me.
Oh no!
And it's called Tippy Come Home.
I want you to know that I was just trying to find a way to play the Kanye thing on Augie's stream last night, and mid-sentence it popped into my head, we're going to make it about Tipster. And the community has just fucking ran with it, bro. I love this fucking community.
They're pretty insane.
Do you want to hear the song?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Play it.
Okay, here we go.
With beer.
With beer, I was going to say, I think you have a pretty good relationship with beer there, Nick. Not that you need much of an excuse. My God. That was great, Mike. That was fucking hysterical. I know another song that needs to come out soon. Just saying. Just saying something just saying. Something that would feel good, Mike. Get it? Something that would feel good. Anyway. Lay us something there. Oh, shut the fuck up. I forgot that you put that up during the song. That was funny. Oh, good gracious. What's this now? Detroit man found guilty after making $2,000 a day from a marijuana vending machine at his home. Why has people got to hate on motherfuckers' hustle?
Don't know, right? I mean,
it's hard times in the D. Let this man earn. Let this man be.
Bro, you have to be making a lot of fucking money to get arrested for weed now.
$2,000 a day, apparently.
Dude, how much weed was in his fucking house?
That's amazing. And is
he refilling it? Yeah.
Yeah. Is he how smart was he? Did he cut a piece of his house out and just refill it from the back? That way it was extra secure. I would have bolted that bitch into my home and have it like a wall-in unit on an air conditioner, but for a vending machine. Only I have access.
They accepted card and Apple.
Oh God! What smart man?
You got Apple Pay. I got Apple Pay.
Tap it.
Dude, drug dealers got base.
They're brazen. See, I felt it was getting out of hand with how brazen drug dealers are on Instagram and shit. Just showing the weed and just I'll come to your house. I'm like, God damn.
Rivy, pull this up, bro. Okay. Dude, if we weren't all suicidal yet, this is gonna send you over the edge. Oh, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. Boblex just DM'd me this. He sent me, dude. He sent me. He goes, "It's so over."
That's pretty bad.
This is Tipster as a member of Keffel's community, a Wiggler.
It's not.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's the Wigglers, dude. Oh my God. Is that the artist that drew the Keffel's avatar?
Oh man, that's
Oh,
That's
dude.
rough. That's
They
rough.
go down so hard, bro. Holy
wait.
shit.
$10.
There's one follower.
Hold on a
Followed
second.
by Tipster.
$10, Mike the Bike. The song will be out on Friday, perfect for Cinco de Mayo. Also got another Tipster parody coming out with Jada on guest vocals. And yes, Dave, our song will be ready very soon. A lot of music is coming. Yeah.
Wait, that's not true.
What's
Hold
not
on.
true?
This is a woman on the internet. Does Tipster follow her? Oh my god, he does. Tipster follows every woman on the internet. Dude, that shit's real, bro. You'll click on a random girl or whatever.
Is she a girl? She follows.
Dude, Tipster's following him, bro. Every single time.
Tipster and fucking Justin Wang.
Yeah, Tipster and Justin Wang. Dude, Tipster and Justin Wang is like that meme where it's like, you ever see the... Oh, hold on, wait.
Pez has got Mike the old one blaming Nick and Huggy was genius. That was good. By the way, hit the like button if you guys have yet to do so in the chat. Do so now. You've gotten almost an hour and a half of content hanging out with everybody. Drew Sharing is here. MattPitt,
Dude,
Nick the Oreo.
This is why Wang never gets shit for this, Dave.
He never gets shit. And when he does get shit, he doesn't seem to care. I'm putting your heart out of my psychic powers. Calm down. Your heart is gone, but I will get it back.
This is a meme. I've seen this. Yeah, don't worry about the text or whatever, but it's always like, oh, thank you for hitting on me. This is workplace harassment. You know what I mean?
It's just
like
all
when
depends on
Wang
who it
follows
is.
you, everyone's like, woo! And then Tipster pumps in, they're like, whoa, what the fuck?
It's all perspective. It just depends on who's doing it. You know what? Which is appropriate. It's kind of a full circle moment. We come all the way around because that's really some of the points that idubbbz was making. Yeah, it's like it's not about Anissa, but it is about Anissa.
Dude, Tipster's gonna come out as pro fucking Ian because the commentary community doesn't respect sex workers enough.
I think it's simple, really. You know that tweet he did like years ago where he was like, why are all the hot girls gay or something?
Oh,
He's simply,
God.
No. He's simply just trying to join them. He's simply trying to join them.
That tweet, bro. No one... Dude, don't ever look up the lore to that tweet because he did nothing wrong, but people bring that up and just the biggest fuck you to him, and it's
that
so
bad?
not fair.
Oh,
No,
bad.
all right, this is what happened. He goes, so this person, Lilith, who I forgot how old she was at the time.
17.
Yeah, well, the answer wasn't 18, but she was like, she posted a picture, I guess, with her girlfriend, and then Tipster wrote back, "What are all the hot ones? Not like Dick."
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Whoa!"
What did you find, PeePaw?
So this was made by Mitch Shockmouth. It's one of the boys from the Now Recording podcast.
Yes.
And so he's been doing these little videos every morning. It's kind of reminiscent to me of the old Drama Alert News things. But he had a segment where he was going over some Tipster stuff, and it literally killed me this morning. I literally died on stream watching
Literally?
this.
Did you literally die?
Literally.
I think you fucking literally did, you son of a bitch.
Literally.
Stop
My wife
talking
had to
like you're a
come in.
goddamn teenage girl. You didn't literally die, you asshole.
Yes, I
Bro,
did. My
I
wife had to
literally
come in and
shit
give
my
me highlight.
pants, bro.
I'm literally
this is
jumping out
funny.
this window right now.
Bro, my leg is literally gone, bro.
There you go, Matt. Used it right. That's one for 4 now, guys. We're doing good.
Wait, no, I did shit my pants.
Oh, did you? All right, 2 for 4.
Y'all literally can kiss my white ass. How about that?
All right, well, that'd be 3 for 5. Now we're doing good. Okay, all right.
So anyway, this is funny. I think you guys want to enjoy it.
Actually, hold on. I'm sorry. Before we do that, I need you to. I have to correct Dave because Dave is actually super incorrect here.
Oh,
okay. Because I'm gonna fucking grammar Nazi the shit out of you. Pull this up right now. I just googled the definition of literally. Okay. Literally, informal, used for emphasis to express strong feel. They changed the dictionary definition, Dave. You're wrong, sir.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Fuck you, Dave.
What the fuck?
Fuck you, Dave.
What
Yeah, they
the
changed
fuck?
the fucking definition.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
What
Asshole.
the fuck?
PeePaw W. PeePaw
What
fucking
the
W.
fuck is happening right now? I just see. Here's the fucked up thing. I don't know if I'm high enough or too high at this point. I'm not fucking sure.
You're literally really high.
Dude, the correct way to use the word literally is like, I was literally blown away by the response I got.
I hate that.
That is the correct usage now.
All right, that's the correct way. Apparently, that is life that we live in now. So,
That's the
PeePaw,
Oxford Dictionary, bro. You can fucking run and tell
This
that.
is the land we live in. Literally.
literally. See, you know what? So you know who's making a comeback somewhere right now? I'm Alex. Literally, I am Alex. He's literally dying somewhere right now. You know what? The only thing I miss about I am Alex is the way that he would say it, because I would always really like he was talking about like a lich from fucking D&D and shit. I'd be like, what the fuck? Why is he obsessed with liches? Nah, I don't know. I found
He's
it
literally a pedophile.
Literally a pedophile.
God, that's one term that I'm really glad that has died. And Leafy was also a literally user. God damn. You know what? I haven't heard him say it that much anymore though since he's been back.
Yeah, bro. No, dude. Leafy would literally use literally all the time.
All
like
the time.
literally.
And
Literally all the
literally,
time.
And
Literally
use it. And now he doesn't seem to use it as much. He's literally not using it as much.
Yeah. And I'm literally disappointed that he's not literally using it.
All right, I think we've beaten that into the
We're
ground.
literally taking a nosedive with this joke
This
right
is
now.
like the fucking Tommy episode when like Colossal, you and him use the N-word 62 times over and over again when you guys were discussing the usage of the word.
What is wrong with everybody? The world's and poor PeePaw still hasn't played the video. Go ahead and play that. Literally play the video, people.
All right, here we go.
Meme tweet saying, Tipster loves blocking me. He probably has blocked me more times in the past year than he has made love to his wife. Leia something quote retweets and says, wait, but I posted the same meme the other day and laughed at it. Why is he blocking you, but not me? We may never know. Less than one.
Nailed it.
I just Mitch is fucking killing it. I don't know. I love his videos.
I don't know. I find it funny that you find it funny, but you know.
Fine, Dave.
I'm just saying, Jessica Pizzle's computer is all I'm gonna say. MattPitt needed a computer too. Is all.
Yeah, I'll grow a pair of tits next time.
That's all you need to do, Matty.
Give me some titties and I'll get you some computer there.
When philanthropy goes wrong.
Yeah.
Nice try being nice to people. That's what you fucking
Yeah.
get, asshole.
Yeah, I get kicked in the balls again.
That's right in the nutsack. That's what you get. All right. God damn it. Hey, Nick, what do you got going on? Anything you want to plug, you want to talk about before we get out of here? I'm tired.
Not right now. No.
Literally?
I keep buying all these arcades. That's been my day.
You're going to go broke one day. You're going to have to start making content again. I swear to
I know, dude. That'll get me back in, you know?
Yeah, just keep spending. I'll try to get some cool shit in, you know? Try to see what I can do to help with that, buddy. Thanks for being on again. I appreciate you. We'll probably be doing something tomorrow. You got anything specific you want to talk about? Let me know. We'll build a show.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of drama the next 24 hours. I don't think we'll have a problem based on current events.
True. This is very, very true. Go sub to Nick. Let's get him up the goddamn ladder. Look at him. He's the man. Thanks, Nick.
Yeah,
Appreciate
because
you.
he's a frequent uploader and he needs
frequent uploader. Yes.
If you want that good, consistent content.
It's only been a year, guys. Give him a break. Shit.
I almost feel bad still plugging him, to be honest. It's like, Jesus. If you get around to it, do it. But you'll probably not miss anything. You'll be fine. Thanks, Nick. Drew is sharing. Tell the kids where they can find you and everything that you're doing, my man.
You can find me at youtube.com/DrewIsSharing. Uploading lots of videos. There's some big stuff coming. Uploaded kind of like a filler one today, but just a little rant about something. But yeah, it's been fun. You should watch my episode of PKA if you haven't already.
Yeah, we need to
and yeah, I've literally got a dip now, so I'm gonna go sleep. So
yeah, we didn't even have time to get
One
to that
of
today.
us, one of
Thanks,
us,
Drew.
one
Mucho
of us,
appreciado. Slumsy,
us.
thank you for the Mush Puff Life. Mucho appreciado for that too. MattPitt, tell the kids everything that's going on with you.
Check out Now Recording on the Now Recording channel. We're going live at 11 p.m. Eastern Yeah, that's an hour early. We're going live an hour early. So yeah, go watch in a couple
Polis
hours,
is a
2 hours and a
man.
half. And yeah, Polis is a man. So yeah, go watch. And also upload tomorrow as well, because we were waiting on it to go green. It went green, and now we're uploading it tomorrow. So you got this live stream today, and then upload tomorrow. So yeah.
Hey, thanks for jumping on with me at the beginning of the show tonight too. I do greatly.
Fuck yeah, bro. I saw you all alone. I was like, you need some company.
I did. I needed a buddy. I needed a battle buddy in the trenches, and I appreciate you being that man.
Yeah, stolen valor. I'm not a battle buddy.
Ah, shit! I put a target on your back now.
No. Lord Baker, he was joking.
I was just joking, Baker. I was just joking. PeePaw, thanks for coming, even though you didn't come as quickly as Matt Giggity. But I appreciate you being here. What do you got going on, man?
I don't think I've ever told this story, but no, I'm going live tomorrow morning, 7:30 in the morning. I don't know what we'll be talking about. I'm sure we'll discuss idubbbz a little bit. Why not?
I finally beat you to the story. Usually I have to fucking have you say all the things you said early in the morning. This time you get to repeat me, motherfucker. Ha!
Yes. Well, hey, you know what else? You know who else went live early this morning, like right after I basically did?
Who's that?
Xylee. Xylie's starting to do morning streams too.
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah.
And she was thumping some Rob Zombie. That was great, man.
Yeah, Xylee has excellent taste in music.
If she's playing Rob Zombie, she does.
Well,
no, yeah, like when you're
at least
12.
she did.
Fuck
at
you.
least she
What's
hasn't.
wrong with fucking Rob Zombie?
At least she didn't shit all over Gordon.
You couldn't even remember his
Lightfoot
fucking
yesterday.
name. That's how
I'm
memorable
old
he
and
was.
I'm having sundowners. Leave me alone.
Yeah, you got some sort of down. Whatever. All right. Great show tonight, guys. That was a lot of fun, man. It was one of those grip it and rip it. It fell in our hands, man. This one was an alley. All we had to do was zoop it. We just had to show up, really. So.
Hang on, Dave. Mike the Bike just sent me a new song.
Oh.
Hang on here.
No! What the fuck? That was an actual reaction.
Bro,
I can't
first,
even fucking
dude,
say
I'm
that
so
was
hockey brained. I thought that was the fucking Maple Leaf Skull song.
I
thought it was like what I want.
Fucking Hall & Oates.
Got him.
My dreams come true.
Yeah, that's the one. And then I was like, oh shit, no, I'm on YouTube. That's not what it is.
That's really good. Oh fuck! I love Hall & Oates. Oh shit! All right, thank you, boys. Fuck you, people. I had a real reaction there. I don't know why, but I actually got nervous. I was like, oh my god, no! Oh, all right. Let me go say goodnight to the puffs. Thank you, boys. Oh my god. I hope you guys enjoyed it tonight. Hit that like button if you laughed. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you for everybody who supported. Dono, you guys are fucking awesome. Hit that motherfucking like one more time. Thank you for all the love, all the donos, all the super chats. You guys are fucking great. We're going to do a members only stream sometime in the next couple of days. I might even go to Twitch. I don't think I'm done tonight. I think I'm going to go Bulks or Fall Guys or something. Expect something on Twitch. Thanks for hanging out. One more rip on the way. Oh, bunny button. I just hit my elbow again. Here, you get penis octopus. Oh, yeah, and don't forget, if we hit $100 on any given stream, and that's typically through the Streamlabs, because if I'm going to do something crazy, I like it to be instantaneous. The Charmander outfit is there. The Charmander outfit awaits. And I will not only wear the Charmander outfit, it's a full fucking onesie that fits, but you'll get 30 seconds to a minute of full Dave dancing until I get tired. You never know. Thank you, Bunny, so much. We're going to get an amazing rip on the way out. Have yourselves a good night. Mucho apreciado. Real talk. Take us home to that morning light. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Hakeem Olajuwon. But I guess that's what I need in life, cause I don't get no sleep at night. So I'ma just keep grinding till my people see the morning light. Feel like I'm Alexander's prodigy. Fuck your death threats, them niggas always talking honorary. The Pentagon the same, they trying to mold us in the pottery. But even if I die, my lyrics still a living history. You mean they treat us like we pawns and we listen cause we scared they ain't gon' beef with Genghis Khan? I'm higher than a dinosaur, she Oreo like Baltimore. I taught them what I know, that make me feel like I was Gryffindor. Get your game right, she hot, I call her sunlight. With lips like she's Brad's wife, I ask her cost a crash site. But that's the way it is, I guess I play protagonist. This shit will never change, I'ma go out with her. This may be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government for scheming. Here we go. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government for scheming. Here we go. I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real. She think that ain't nobody cool as me. Flyer than Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Hakeem Olajuwon. Yeah, da da da. Yeah, da da da. Hip hop. I'm real talk, hip hop. I'm real talk. Da da da. Good luck, Jay Philly. Yeah.
Welcome to the new world. You dig?
We always dig each and every single day. By the way, this hat was given me by PeePaw many moons ago. It is a gay pride penis squid. You see that? The squid is shaped like a penis. Big balls. Double rip. Good night. Keep it copious. Remember, as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends.